Hey everyone, Dylan here, in a different truck for this video. I'm still trying to get things moved. I'm still trying to get settled in my new home. Still having to work with things, but I will be in my new home in early May. Anyways, just getting that out of the way for my viewers. Anyways, I was recently in Jack in the Box and I was on my phone and I decided to go on YouTube. I only scrolled like once or twice, and then I seen this video from August the Duck claiming that vegan teacher has officially lost her mind with the title, and let's be honest, she lost her mind a long time ago. But anyways, I seen this video from August the Duck. I clicked on it because the thumbnail had her video with her talking about the Pope, and I barely watched the video, and the first thing I hear is, the Pope is in hell now. So I was like, what the hell? So I decided to go to her channel. I searched up her name, I went to her channel, and yeah, she made a video on the Pope the same day he died, claiming that he's in hell because, well, he wasn't vegan.
So here's this video that vegan preacher made of the Pope supposedly being in hell. You know what, hands down here, this has to be one of the most outlandish videos I have seen on YouTube. This is lethal rage bait right here. So I wondered, what the hell did Katie have to possibly say about the Pope? And if you guessed her pulling the same garbage out of her ass like she always does when attacking people, you'd be correct. I also find it funny how she titled her video, "Thank God He's Gone," even though she quite blatantly mocks him a lot.
Somebody who isn't vegan consumes approximately 100 animals per year. The Pope died when he was 88. How many deaths is he responsible for? Now that he's dead, is the world a better place?
So yeah, this is what she starts off with. She tries to make us do the math, 100 times 88, which is 8,800. So she's trying to make us come to the conclusion and think that the Pope ate 8,800 animals during his lifetime.
The Pope was a disgrace to Jesus, God, all true Christians, and any other religious or non-religious people in the world. He's in hell right now because he promoted the use of animal-based foods.
So this is just very wrong. She tries to push this claim that the Pope was a supposed disgrace to God, Jesus, and all the Christians, even though she's literally using this against the dude that was literally the head of the Catholic Church. And she also tries to push this claim that the Pope supported animal exploitation and also supported commodities of them. Yeah, her spurging the same bullshit as she does when it comes to attacking anybody else.
During many official meals and religious feasts, animal products were savagely consumed or promoted by this disgraceful Pope. The Catholic Church has a long-standing tradition of using meat, dairy, and eggs in its ceremonies and celebrations, none of which Pope Francis challenged.
So another disgraceful thing about this woman is that she judges and interprets people based off of their dietary choices, what they eat. She only cares whether somebody's vegan or not, and in her delusional belief, she thinks that determines whether somebody is a good or bad person, and disregards quite literally everything else about somebody. Here's a comment somebody left on my vegan teacher video, and I honestly read this and I thought back, I wish I would have said that in the video I made on her, but hey, now is my chance. Shout out to you, and honestly very well worded too. They said that she has to understand that consuming animal products is part of nature. And yes, it is. It's part of the circle of life. That's how people get their nutrients. And plus, that's how animals survive. Other animals eat other animals to live. And plus, plants, believe it or not, Miss Katie, are living too. Yeah, you picking those plants out of the ground, these plants that are being eaten, yeah, they were living things.
The Pope should have told everybody to stop eating eggs because baby chicks are ground up alive at just 1 day old. He should have made them watch the documentary Dominion.
Are you kidding me? This person seriously thinks that she should have authority of what people should do. No, I am not wasting 45 minutes of my life watching some stupid documentary of animals. Yes, I can agree that how some of these animal farms treat animals can be messed up and are. But these animal rights activists got to understand that consuming animal products is part of life. It is completely normal. Also, these animal rights activists have to understand what they're doing, how they're going about their protests. Going into public, harassing people, insulting them just because they're not vegan is going to quite literally make them not want to convert to veganism. It's going to make them do the opposite from what the activists' end goal is.
I also have something very important to share with y'all that includes you, Miss Katie, and you animal rights activists. So the other day, I was talking with my uncle's girlfriend's daughter's boyfriend. His name is Will, and me and him were talking for a bit, and I told him about Vegan Preacher and what she does, and also about these animal rights activists and what they do. Vegan Teacher and them quite literally like do the same thing. But I told him about this stuff, and he told me that he grew up on farms, and him and his family would quite literally take care of the animals the best they could. He said that they provided them the best life as possible, and he also said that he would stay up all night just to guard the animals from coyotes, just to shoot off coyotes so they wouldn't eat the cattle. And I think he told me that in one night he shot like 20 coyotes. But also, when it came to the time for an animal to become food, he said that they were killed humanely. Single shot to the head, instant death, no pain. He also made a very good point as well. He said that animals are honestly more safe on farms than out in the wild, which actually makes sense because animals on farms are taken care of by farmers. They're given food, they're supplied pretty good stuff. They're given a good life. They have a fence around them. They're protected. Meanwhile, animals out in the wild have a high chance and can be eaten at any time.
The egg industry is just a cycle of misery.
Oh my fuck! The eggs we buy at supermarkets aren't fertilized.
They lie to you endlessly. Don't buy eggs. Walk away. Go to egg-truth.com.
And what does this have to do with Pope Francis?
Today. The Pope was a terrible example of manhood. Good men protect animals. They don't pay people to rape, kidnap, torture, enslave, and commodify them for a 5-minute meal.
Does this woman seriously believe this is the mindset that people have when it comes to buying animal products? No, we're just buying this stuff to consume it for our nutrients and our living. Yeah, our taxes may go to those industries, but we're not buying these animal products because we want animals to be abused.
The Pope is in hell right now because he blessed the use of animals for food or to be treated as slaves.
This is what I meant when I said that she tried pushing this claim that the Pope supported exploitation of animals. And woman, how do you know if the Pope's in hell or not? You're not God. You don't get to decide where people go after they pass. And you're not even a valued person. You're just a random bum on the internet that keeps preaching some BS of propaganda and just keeps getting clowned on because you're one of the worst narcissists on the platform.
He should have spoken out against places like SeaWorld and circuses and zoos. He should have spoken out against bullfighting and the rodeo, but he remained silent while billions of animals suffered needlessly under his watch. The Pope has blessed farm animals like chickens, cows, and sheep, not as individuals deserving liberation, but often in the context of agriculture or food production. Animals are not objects to be bought and sold. They are individuals. They are sentient beings who have a right to live and not to die begging for their lives.
Do you seriously think that the animals understand what's going to happen to them?
The students and staff here at that vegan teachers school are not woke.
What? She's seriously treating this like if this is some Zoom meeting for like some school. These viewers are just random people on the internet.
However, we acknowledge that the Pope, having been consistently a man over these years, is no longer okay. The next Pope should be a vegan woman.
Oh, so I guess he's trying to discriminate against guys now? That's what I'm technically hearing here. It doesn't matter how much you protest on something, you're not gonna change the world. Even if somebody does get their propaganda through, such as Miss Katie, they're not gonna make an impact on the world. They're not gonna make a significant difference. And because propaganda is just a widespread of misinformation.
The Pope is a cowardly man who refused to do the right thing, despite having a lot of power to do so. He could have easily encouraged the entire world to strive towards being as vegan as possible.
Oh yeah, let's not be grateful how he uplifted the roles of lay people and women. Let's not be grateful for him campaigning the poor and marginalized people. Let's not be grateful for him restoring US and Cuba relationships along with encouraging peace in the Middle East. Yeah, let's not think about and be grateful for all of that. Let's just focus and dwell on the fact that he ate a cow carcass and animal products. Once again, her completely disregarding everything else about somebody and only focusing on the fact that they weren't vegan because it wasn't in her favor and that she didn't like it. Literally making all these false claims because somebody was doing something you didn't like is childish behavior. And also, her shirt is such contradictory here. Her shirt says be kind, meanwhile her whole video is spurging, making false claims about the Pope because he wasn't vegan. And she also says to be kind as well, even though she literally thinks she's entitled to people's decisions and what they should and should not do. And also attacks other people, insulting them just because they're not vegan, just because they're not doing what she likes them to do, or what she wants them to do. Even when there were some people that were actually supporting her, she still insulted them anyway because they weren't making it perfect for her. This shirt just makes her so hypocritical.
I don't have to play any more of it. The rest of it is just hypocritical BS coming out of her mouth. Anyways, vegan teacher should be deplatformed. She should have been deplatformed a long time ago. I don't know why she still keeps getting away with this stuff. She's proven herself to be a very big narcissist, and she's still given a platform. YouTube, please take action against her. She's not a good person. She's not good. Fuck! Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if you did, you did. As always, everybody, enjoy yourselves. Peace.